Hi everyone. This video is a product pitch for a course called Enterprise and Entrepreneurship here at Harvey Mudd. In this pitch, we will present our idea of a magic thermos that allows the users to have control over thermos insulation level. We believe such a product will prove to be very useful and convenient for our potential customers. Currently, there are two popular models for thermal insulation. One method is to put a layer of insulating film around the inner surface of the thermos. The other method is to remove air between inner and outer walls of a flask. The vacuum created will minimize heat transfer. However, in both designs, there is a problem. User of the thermos cannot specify the level of insulation they want. The hot liquid is insulated at a constant level, no matter you want to drink the hot water in half an hour or half a day. Indeed, sometimes the hot liquids are still too hot to consume, while the other times liquids are lukewarm and not very enjoyable. We envision a next generation thermos should allow its user to change the level of insulation based on his or her needs. In order to have control over rate of heat loss of the thermal contents, we devised a thermos that can adjust the amount of insulation. There are multiple possible designs for such a thermos, but we went with one such that a ring near the top of the thermos can be rotated to change the exposure of the liquid to insulating film. The thermos walls would contain two half-hollow cylinders of insulating film. At maximum insulation, the film surrounds the entire thermos without overlapping. The result of the amount of insulation To reduce the amount of insulation, the ring can be rotated to make the insulating materials overlap, exposing the other side to more heat transfer. A small issue with this design, though, is that the liquid is not uniformly insulated.
There are a few things we have to consider when making the magic thermos. Usually, the insulation is done with a single hollow cylinder of insulation material. With our product, we require two hollow cylinders of insulation material, one of which rotates around the thermos. This implies that the radii of the two half cylinders cannot be the same if we want one to rotate, which might decrease the effectiveness of the insulation in the most insulated configuration. We need additional space in order to implement the mechanism to rotate the insulation material. This will affect the size and durability of our product, as well as potentially decrease how well magic thermos can insulate liquids. As the point of thermoses is to insulate liquids, we are challenged by the need to have really good insulation when the user desires it. This requirement may make our trade-off in size and ease of use larger than expected. We also need to find a way to conveniently store the stirrer so that the users of magic thermos can fix the disuniformity of the temperature when it happens without too much trouble. Magic thermos with this material may or may not be affordable as a result. However, we still think it is feasible to make and may bring much needed comfort to those that burn their tongues on coffee too much. As a partial solution to the affordability of magic thermos, we plan to market magic thermos to middle and upper class customers. This includes coffee and tea drinkers, as well as those who like packing warm liquids like soup for lunches. Among these set of people, we hope to target those that pay attention to their drinking life and can pay a little extra to make drinking their favorite drinks more pleasurable. Thank you.